Hello. Huepa, mi gente, que la que hay. Espero que la estén pasando súper bien. Bienvenidos al stream de Ingenistis. Hoy vamos a hacer un stream del juego que acaba de salir hoy, acaba de ser lanzado hoy. Vampire the Masquerade, Swansong de Nacon y Beat Bad Wolf Studios. Gracias a Home Run PR por la oportunidad para cubrir este juego en mi canal, que es uno que de verdad promete, porque hace tiempo que estamos esperando un juego nuevo sobre el universo de Vampire the Masquerade, y ahora se nos da esta entrega, así que esperemos que sea una muy positiva. Así que vamos a comenzar. Let's play Vampire the Masquerade Swansong from Big Bad World Studios and Nacon. Thanks to Home Run PR for the opportunity to cover this game in my channel. They provide me the key to share with my community. Así que let's switch to Spanish because that's my first language. Let's begin. Porque dice que la corte de Boston está, como quien dice, en caos. Una alerta roja ha sido activada, que significa una crisis muy mayor, que una crisis grande que ha pasado. Entonces Emen, Leisha y Galeb, que son llamados por el príncipe. Sabemos que en Vampire the Masquerade los vampiros están tratando de pasar, como quien dice, bajo el radar. No quieren ser alertados, no quieren que los humanos sepan de su presencia en ese mundo, en ese universo. Entonces, como quien dice, o en esa ciudad. Y entonces ellos tienen sus reglas y tratan de, los que han jugado otros juegos, especialmente esas novelas visuales de Vampire the Masquerade, saben que la sociedad de vampiros este no hay algunos que no les agrada el hecho de que algunos vampiros pues hagan de las suyas, en el sentido de que hagan escante y que expongan, como quien dice, su existencia. Pero hay algunos pues como que les da igual, tú sabes, como quien dice, me vale, y entonces como quiera pues ponen en riesgo pues a los vampiros que no quieren ser revelados. Digamos que la mascarilla es como quien dice, la camarilla, perdón, es la que trata, como quien dice, de
Now
tener el
just get this
control.
going. There, ready. We're all set. Now, to begin, tell me, what do you see?
I don't know.
Try this. Focus on your vision.
No, it's happening. No, no, it's too late. It's too late now. They're coming. Did you feel it too?
Take your stuff. We're getting out of here. We've got a problem.
Call them back.
What's going on?
It's the prince. We must go quickly.
Come on. Damn it. Hurry up. Calm down. Maybe it has nothing to do with the party.
You know full well I was in charge of it. If anything goes wrong, it's my head on the chopping block. Fuck! Damn it! It took Hazel months to convince the Hartford Chantry to ally themselves with us. So they finally accept, and then bam, a code red. There's never been a code red in Boston, damn it! This has gotta be bad, MM.
Bueno, en este juego, como quien dice, los combates son vía diálogos. Y es una mecánica muy diferente. Así que vamos a ver cómo nos va en el proceso, en el progreso del juego. Vamos a jugar como 3 personajes. Uno de ellos, pues ya saben, es Galeb, Emen y la otra se me olvidó el nombre, pero pues vamos a ver. Me dice en un diálogo, algunas respuestas requieren el uso de tus skills, y el nivel de tu skill es comparado con el de tu oponente. El rating más alto pues gana. Dice que no puede usar un skill si el rating es 0, y que usando un skill consume willpower. Si tu oponente gana, tú vas a ganar un poco de willpower al final del diálogo. Emen tiene psicología 2 y Johnny Atkins 1. Vamos a ver, con persuasión como que no, el suceso es bien bajito. Ahora si pongo psicología, pues el rating es 100%. Vamos, digo, el rating no, perdón, el por ciento. Vamos a ver.
It's not like you had anything to do with it. I'm sure.
You don't get it. I was in charge of organizing the party.
But security is Jara's problem.
Yeah,
normally.
except Jara is a member of the Primogen. I'm not.
But you're a harpy. The prince will cover you. You know she's always looking for an excuse to take him down a notch.
We'll see.
What do we do next?
When everyone's safe, we move on to phase 2. We clean house.
Did you say this is the first Code Red in Boston?
Ever since the fall of London, protocol is no longer a laughing matter.
Whatever. They've been harping on that for 4 years now. They took away our internet access. Our smartphones.
It's called risk mitigation, that's all. A code red is an alarm signal that's sent to everyone to say, watch out, we're all in danger. And everyone runs to shelter at the nearest safe house. For us, it's with the prince. It could have been worse.
I'd have preferred worse.
You're not even listening to me.
What do you mean by we clean house?
Getting rid of our archives, our documents, anything that might betray our network and relationships.
What comes after phase 2?
Just pray that it never comes to that.
Come on, tell me.
We run. We leave everything behind and we go into hiding. As far from here as we can.
There's no way I'm leaving Boston. Everything I have is right here in the city. It took me years to build my clubs. I've worked too hard to give it up now.
You won't have a choice.
I know you hate coming here. Are you gonna be all right?
What do you think? I know how to behave, Jay.
Yeah, I know. Just keep your cool and it'll be fine.
Ah, my little darlings. You're here at last. The fear that something horrible had happened to you terrified me.
No call for theatrics, April.
The prince asked to see you as soon as you arrived, Amim. I wouldn't...
So, como el otro personaje que uno juega es como Leisha. Christopher Gerard, The Prince Sear, Protector of the Camarilla or Camarilla, founder of the Black Rattler, hay demasiados clanes.
Dilly-dally if I were you. As for you, Journey, someone's triggered a code red. If anything has happened over there, I'll hold you personally responsible.
Ok, disciplinas pues son ya como quien dice los skills de vampiro, como quien dice, dice vampiros tienen habilidades supernaturales, usualmente heredados por su clan. Disciplinas. Algunas disciplinas pueden ser usadas en diálogo como con skill. Y lo mismo, the higher level means not all disciplines are available to all vampires. O sea, no todas las disciplinas están disponibles para los vampiros, para todos los vampiros. Algunos mortales pueden poseer ciertos poderes. Algunos no tienen defensa en contra de disciplinas. Pero dice que esto viene como hacha de doble filo, porque espada de doble filo, perdón, porque dice usando una disciplina, pues te va a generar el famoso hunger, ya tú sabes, hunger, perdón. El famoso hunger, que es con lo que hace que los vampiros pues que tengan sed de sangre. Dice que el hunger tiene un valor que no puede ser excedido. El límite, eso limita el uso de los poderes del vampiro. Dice que un vampiro, si su hunger llega al límite, se arriesga a perder el control atacando y alimentándose de los mortales cercanos. Pero vemos que creo que no puedo usar el pego que es persuasión, ¿verdad? O presen, pero
You know, back in the day, nobody could bat an eyelash without you knowing about it. You must know exactly what Jay is being blamed for, don't you?
Imem. My dear Imem. I adore you. Really, I do. But darling, please. You're way out of your league here. This alliance with the Hartford Chantry is crucial. The prince is on edge. We can't get through to anyone over there.
What does this have to do with Jay?
She was in charge of the whole thing, for goodness sake. Listen, both of you. From now on, I don't want to hear another word out of either of you. The prince is furious. Journey, you're coming with me.
I don't see why.
me gané un trade,
And as
vamos a
for
ver.
you, Hazel wants to see you. Right now.
Vamos a ver el trade. Vamos a ver el trade. So, me gané un trade negativo.
It's gonna be a long night.
Miss Lewis, welcome.
Who's she, Caleb?
Mem Lewis.
She smiles like a toreador.
Letters etched in bold right upon her teeth.
What about that bearded guy who's swallowing his bile?
Dejan Siaka.
A Tremere warlock, then?
Keep him at a healthy distance. With a sideward glance, he could make the blood in your veins boil.
Is court attendance usually this sparse?
Under ordinary circumstances, there would be more of us here.
Is it because of the Code Red?
Could be. We should have all been at that party. But a Code Red is a Code Red. No one can leave. I'd hate to be Caius right about now.
Why?
He's second honcho of house security. This promises to be a busy night.
I know what you mean. It's one thing to have been told that the Nosferatu don't age well. It's another thing to see it for yourself.
It's by no fault of their own.
Do you think you'll be able to ask the prince tonight if you can embrace me?
No. Now is no longer the time.
And he is your child?
Mr. Beryl Underwood. Tread lightly. He's a member of the Primogen.
They're the check to the prince's power.
The check and balance. They backed Hazel when she rose to power after Quentin King. They'd hoped to control her.
What? Things didn't go as planned?
I just have a feeling she will surprise them. Never forget that the court is a chessboard. We are monsters, and we sacrifice pawns. If you want to be a major piece, then behave accordingly.
But...
Nothing can happen to you here. We're in the prince's house. She must be finished by now. Wait for me. This won't take long.
It's out of the question, MM. I won't let her get away with this.
All right. Calm down, Dejan.
Where's Journey?
What's it to you?
Don't start with me. She was in charge of the party. She has to take responsibility for this.
Leave her out of it.
It's too late for that. Don't waste your time covering for her. She's not a kid anymore. I haven't heard from my child, and no one's able to get through to them over there.
Go on then. Go and save Imani and stop wasting your breath.
There are rules. Need I remind you? We're all stuck here.
You're such a good boy.
You'll never change.
Dejan!
What? Oh, come on, Hilda, she needs to grow up.
Leave us.
I don't need your help.
Mem, please.
Stop calling me that.
I was worried about you.
You still haven't moved on, have you? You're always getting in my way.
Lower your voice. People are staring.
Do you know what this code red is all about? You're in the Primogen. You must know something.
I'm in the same boat as the rest of you. Apparently, it was from one of Moore's retainers. That's all I know.
Who's that?
Jason Moore. Don't you remember him? He's the human who manages our interests when the sun comes up. He handles our assets, errands with the banks.
What does he have to do with this?
I don't know. It now seems that Miss Hazel Iverson, the mighty Prince of Boston, is no longer on speaking terms with the Primogen. As if now were the ideal time.
She asked to see me. Do you know why?
My best guess is that she'd like to talk to you about Journey, of course. I always warned you that girl was trouble.
Yeah, sure. I've gotta go. Hazel must be upstairs. I'd better hurry.
What about Jara? I haven't seen her.
Councillor
They've all got
Drury
such
is not
long
here,
faces.
nor is Dr. Dunham. Mr. Leto's teams are trying to reach them, but
Nobody's answering?
no.
What a shitty night. Hazel must be pissed. What the hell could she want with me?
Is everything okay, Mom? Penny for your thoughts?
Nothing, Pumpkin. What were you saying?
You saw pictures again? You're not going back to the Institute, are you?
No, don't fret. I'm gonna stay here with you now.
I don't like it when Richard takes you away.
He's my psychiatrist. He's helping me so I can be with you. Mom has a little trouble sometimes, remember? I see things that haven't happened yet. And I forget others.
Yes, I know. And you have to slumber so you can rest all alone sometimes. But 3 years was too long.
But now we'll be together forever. We'll be inseparable.
Like 2 peas in a pod.
Yes, exactly.
Mom? What's going on? Why does everybody look so upset?
I think something serious is happening. I'm worried. I still haven't seen Richard. I looked for him so he could explain, but he can't be found.
So what do we do now?
I was told to wait here because Hazel wants to see us. There are grown-ups coming, and your mother needs to talk to them.
Oh, then I'll go hide, because grown-ups talk to me too much.
If you want, sweetie. But don't wander off. Go on. Show me what you do to make sure no one spots you.
Okay, here I go.
Leisha. It's been a while.
Hey, MM.
When did you get out?
Just tonight. Hazel wanted to see me.
That means she's extremely worried about the situation.
That, or she's a major drama queen.
You shouldn't make light of the situation, believe me. There aren't many of us who have experienced a code red and survived.
Thanks for the heads up, Professor Bazori. First Siaka, now you. Why won't anybody give me a break tonight?
Maybe you asked for it.
Or maybe if you behaved in a manner more appropriate to the circumstances and our setting, then you'd better understand why everyone is so nervous.
Siaka jumped down my throat. Was I supposed to let him take his nerves out on me? No, I'm sorry. That's not how things work, Bazori.
We must all remain calm and accept any help we can get, even from the most unusual sources.
That's surprising to hear, coming from a blue blood. At least your certainties come from a more solid source than a prophecy from a child of Malkov.
You don't know what you're talking about.
All I'm saying is that whatever the problem is, your hallucinations aren't gonna help us solve it.
We're all in danger. When I awoke, I sensed a threat everywhere, all around us. I've never felt anything like it.
Please explain.
It was as if we were all going to disappear into chaos. But you're probably right. It's just Hazel and her flair for the dramatic.
Only time will tell.
Good evening, ladies, sir. The prince shall see you now.
Hazel. Delson.
Come in, MM. I wanted to have a word with you.
What can I do for you?
I'm glad you're here. It's been a long time since we last saw each other. Tell me, where were you tonight?
Like everybody else, I suppose. At home, getting ready for the party.
How fortunate you weren't running early.
Why? What's happened?
You know what the Code Red means. There was a breach. This is intolerable. These agreements were supposed to celebrate the power of my court. Instead, I've been made to look a fool in the eyes of my allies. We'll have to increase our diplomatic efforts with the Warlocks. Send new emissaries to Osborne.
What's that got to do with me?
Don't you worry about that for now. We have more urgent matters to attend to.
We?
Bring Journey to me.
What do you want with her?
I have a few questions I need to ask her. If mistakes were made, I need to know what happened. I'm sure that your friend will have a lot to tell me.
She hasn't done anything. Hazel.
I'll be the judge of that.
Yes, my prince. I'll be right back.
I didn't bring you here just for that. I have something to offer you.
I'm listening.
It's about the Primogen Council. You know everyone who's in it. Beryl, Richard, Hilda. Their support was much appreciated after the disappearance of the previous prince.
Quentin King.
But now, they've become an obstacle. It's been going on for months. They systematically oppose everything that I do. It must stop now. The Camarilla has faced many challenges in the past few years. Many of our strongholds have fallen. I won't let Boston suffer the same fate, but for that, I need loyal allies. Also, how would you like a spot in the Primogen?
What?
You've always taken care of your community, without ever asking for anything in return. It might be time you took a leading role in the community's affairs.
Hilda won't let you do it. She'll never see me as her equal. Being seated next to her child? She'll feel humiliated.
I'm her prince. She will obey me.
She's not gonna like it.
I don't care. What I'm offering is much bigger than all that. What do you think?
You know what I think of the court. I'm not comfortable there.
You'll get used to it quickly.
I'm not sure I want to.
It's not a question. Time is of the essence. You're a businesswoman, I know you'll be up to it, but we'll talk about it again soon. In the meantime...
I know. Jay, I'm going to go see Sylvia first. I need to clear my head.
Do it. You won't be able to hunt tonight. It's better to be prepared. Bring me Journey.
I will.
I have the utmost confidence in you, Do not fail me.
You can count on me. What the hell is going on?
I'm happy to see you in one piece.
Hey, Syl. I'd like some refreshment, please.
Of course. I'll get you a glass.
I was thinking more like a vessel.
Oh, serve yourself. But try not to damage them, okay? They're all I've got left in stock.
I get it. I'll be careful.
I'm right here if you need anything else.
Esto es interesante, parece. Durante el juego van a ver estas safe zones. Son áreas seguras en donde nadie puede verte alimentándote. Puedes encontrarla al explorar los alrededores. Y solo una presa puede ser enviada al safe zone a la vez. Vamos a ver si encontramos el safe zone.
Do you think that? Now's not the time to be thinking about that.
Follow me.
Yes, ma'am.
Look around. Exactly. We've got to keep our wits about us. Got it?
Imagino que aquí será safe zone. A ver si buscamos una que esté sola, una presa que esté sola y que no esté acompañada. A ver como este.
No,
Ah, aquella está mejor.
Come with me. There.
Yes.
Bueno, esto es un poquito peligroso porque si chupas demasiado puedes matar a la presa. Y matando a la presa va a aumentar la sospecha. Y los vampiros van a cuestionar tu respeto por la mascarada. Dice que si tu presa sobrevive, tú puedes alimentarte de ella una segunda vez, pero que esto puede causar que muera o que aumente la sospecha.
Absolutely divine.
All right, Jay. Where are you hiding?
Then there are the palaces, the mosaics, the gardens, and the vibrant youth population.
It must have been busy with the police and all.
They make a lot of noise, but life always finds a way.
Victoria!
MM! My little Rose.
It's been so long.
An eternity, you mean. And yet, look at you. As splendid as always.
I've learned from the best.
Adorable. How are you? This is a rather depressing night for a reunion.
What about you? You chose a bad time to visit us.
Oh, don't remind me. To think I was so happy to return to Boston after so many years. Ugh, the trip was to be amazing.
Hey, the night's still young. It might be nothing at all.
You're right. Everyone is so tense. It's starting to rub off on me. I hear business is going well for you. Your Black Rattlers are making quite the splash. You can be proud of everything you've accomplished, darling. Your name is on everyone's lips.
Thanks. That means a lot coming from you. I'm really happy to see you again. I wish I had more time to talk.
Is there something stopping you?
You could say that. One of my acquaintances is in hot water with Miss Iverson. I need to help her.
I'm going to give you a piece of advice then. Don't waste your energy helping others. Let others handle their own problems. Their mistakes aren't your business.
Journey is someone I can trust. I can't let her down now.
Is Journey a prince?
No.
Then her opinion doesn't matter. The only individuals who should matter to you are royalty. The rest, they're just for decoration.
Thanks for the advice, Victoria. You've helped put things into perspective.
It's only natural. I'll always be here for you, darling. And I hope the feeling is mutual.
You know it is.
Wonderful. I'm relieved to see that despite the travails of time and distance, our friendship is still intact.
What are you doing in town anyways? The last time I heard about Victoria Ash, she'd just gotten back to Atlanta.
You know I never stay in one place for long. But to answer your question, I came to do business.
For the agreement, I'm guessing.
You guessed right. I'd hoped to meet up with one of my associates tonight, a warlock I'd sent to Hartford. Unfortunately, he still hasn't made his appearance.
He might still come. The night's not over yet.
Oh, you're refreshingly naive. We'll see.
What did you hope your emissary would do? Double-cross Iverson?
Oh, please, MM. I'm just curious, that's all.
Diplomats are rarely sent out without good reason. If you sent someone, then there was something in it for you.
Fine, guilty as charged. I'm very interested in your prince's project. I'd like to transpose it to Atlanta. I contacted the warlocks to try and learn more. I was actually surprised that Deneb agreed to cooperate with Kindred outside his chantry.
Deneb?
Hartford's regent. I understood that he was the one Hazel was in negotiations with.
Are they really that wary of outsiders?
Warlocks are naturally suspicious of other families, but Osborne, he's unique. Paranoid, eccentric, and highly intelligent. The type of man you can't manipulate.
You seem to know him pretty well.
Well enough to know not to trust him.
I imagine you received the alert as well.
Yes, I was with your prince when the message was sent.
Do you have any idea who triggered it?
Alas, I have no idea. Iverson didn't care to share that with me. She knows how to control information.
I'm not even sure she knows herself.
She's going to need answers. I doubt her subjects will wait much longer.
You knew Boston when it was a Malkavian city. What do you think about the court now?
Iverson has successfully made her mark. It can't have been easy, with Quentin's grip on the city.
Boston was on the brink of chaos when Hazel took over. I don't always agree with her methods, but she gets the job done.
She knows what she wants. I respect that. Our family needs more leaders like her. That would be a welcome change from our usual weather vanes.
I've heard rumors about you. Something about a wedding?
Oh yes, my wedding to Tigurius. It was fabulous. We had a spectacular celebration.
I think congratulations are in order.
Oh, do you? It's a political marriage. Nothing more. Our family needed it.
You did it for the cam?
You seem surprised to hear it. You may not have noticed, but the Camarilla has lost some of its luster since the Ancili left. Our survival depends on our ability to make compromises.
I'm sorry, but I've gotta go.
I understand. Duty calls, but before you leave, I have a favor to ask you. I mentioned my emissary earlier. If you hear anything about him, please let me know when you get back, would you?
I thought I was only supposed to focus on my prince. Have you had a change of heart?
You're using my own words against me? It's a big favor. I'm aware of that. But I'm a loyal friend, and powerful too. If you can do this for me, I'll owe you one.
Fine. I'll let you know if I need it.
Thanks, MM. I hope I'll see you again soon, darling. If you need anything, I'll be right here.
Thanks, Victoria. See you later.
No le gustó cuando le dimos de su propia medicina. A ver qué pasa con este tipo. A ver si me da. Yo hablé con ella. A ver qué pasa.
Shitty night.
Do you think the Code Red will last much longer?
I hope not. The faster I get out of here, the better.
What? And Mem Lewis, the Black Rattler's Rose, is afraid of a handful of politicians?
God, no.
Fine. Let me know if I can do anything.
Las gráficas, a veces se vuelven como que locas, ¿no?
I'm supposed to find Jay. Do you know if she's done talking to April?
Huh. Good question. I saw her earlier, but she wasn't with Miss Bosley. She went into that alcove on your right, but that was a while ago.
Thanks.
You might want to avoid hanging around with her, you know? I've heard stuff about her.
I know, and it's not true. She didn't do anything, all right?
Fine. Sorry. Did you need anything else?
Miss Iverson has the top floor all to herself?
Yes, that's where she's got her office for hearings, as well as her personal quarters. Miss Bosley is the only one who has access to them.
I heard the prince put together a surveillance unit.
Yeah, the cave. Mr. Lido and his team spend their nights there. It's just below us. But don't even think about going down there. It's only for sewer rats.
Thanks for the vessel.
My pleasure. Come back anytime you want.
Bueno, a mí me parece que tiene un bond con Johnny. Y entonces, dijeron que fuera. Sí, algo vi.
I never liked this stuff before. Why would I want it in the blood I drink now? Hey, Abby.
Hey, MM. It's been a while. Can I help you?
I've got to talk to Jay. You haven't seen her, have you?
No, you should ask April.
It's a good idea. Thanks for the advice. Do you still work for April?
Well, aren't you rude? My loyalty is with the court.
Seems like Bosley's leading you around by the nose, though.
She's got some extra responsibilities, sure, but that's it. I have my own agenda.
Mm-hmm. I'm not surprised. I've got stuff to do. See you later. I know that perfume. Jay.
Are you going back to Tehran soon?
Of course. There's something romantic about its paradoxes, and I'm a sensitive woman.
You want to...
Shit. Where did you go, Jay? Underwood and Fang. Bazori's ears must be burning. Hey, Fang.
Good evening, Miss Lewis.
Call me ma'am, please. Did you come with Caleb?
Yes, but he's so very busy.
You didn't happen to see Journey, did you?
I'm sorry. I don't know everyone's names yet. I hope he's all right.
Keltum and Lazarus. I smell gossip.
Oh, you again. What do you want?
Took the elevator to get here.
Bueno, aquí fue que nosotros vinimos entonces. Ella estaba súper cerca. Hay una cosa aquí que pasa con esta cuando hablo.
April, have you seen Jay anywhere?
You can't let her out of your sight for 2 seconds.
The prince sent me to get her.
I can't discuss that with you.
Come on, she works for you.
Sabía que iba a ser un
You
fail
know
y le di
her.
a la. Yo creía que iba a poder
Having
focus,
friends is
pero
the best way to lose
no
your
podía
head.
focus esa.
You're going to have to swim without my help.
Not that I think in a million years this is what happened, but what if Jay messed up somehow? What would happen to her?
Depends on the mistake. And how bad the consequences were. At best, the prince will be mad. At worst,
Destruction?
Yeah. There's a good chance of that.
You can tell me. My lips are sealed.
The only way I can make sure you don't talk is to keep my own lips sealed.
Fine. I won't insist. If you see her, tell her I'm looking for her.
Yeah, sure.
What attitude? It's a good thing I was careful earlier.
This can't be happening.
I swear, she was standing there, playing me for a sucker, pretending she just happened to be in the archives.
And what did you say to her?
Down.
I played dumb. I said, "As you like, Miss Abigail Naomi." And I left.
What did she take?
A page from a file about an old party that she tore out.
But why would she need that? Why now?
They can't hurt me.
I wonder.
It's locked.
Fucking sewer rats. As if they could forbid me from doing anything. We haven't seen you here in ages. Did you want something, perhaps?
You haven't seen Journey, have you?
She's not here. It would be a shame if you've showed up too late.
You rotten son of a bitch. I don't have time for this.
If you say so. The pleasure was mine, ma'am. Say hello to your sire for me.
The trail ends there. Where could she have gone after that?
Perdí la oportunidad porque ahorita había alguien aquí. Alguien velando este sitio aquí, mano.
It's a privilege of my age.
No, ni huevo,
I
vamos a ver.
regret that I can't do it as much as I used to. The dogs from the SI have made things so
Porque esto es lo que me lleva al principio.
What?
Nothing, darling.
Caius will hear about this.
I'm sorry about before. I'm just a little edgy tonight.
I know. This isn't the first time we've gotten in a fight over nothing. Your child, Imani. She was there. Still no news?
No. Radio silence.
And Hazel refuses to talk to me.
I spent months kowtowing to those Hartford assholes for this agreement. If she has the info, now's not the time to hold it back.
These Hartford guys. How well do you know them?
Well enough. I won't let things end like that.
I'm looking for Journey. Have you seen her?
No, I'm sorry. I assume you've already tried her office?
You told me you knew the Hartford Warlocks well.
Yeah, some of them.
I was in touch with their representative, Deneb. He was supposed to replace me on the council.
You're leaving us?
Not really. It's part of the agreement with the Chantry. Deneb and I were supposed to switch places.
Why was Hazel doing business with them?
She had plans for the blood market in the region. We were meant to be in charge of supplying high-quality blood.
They were supposed to take care of stabilizing it, or try at least.
That's nuts. Has anyone ever tried it before?
Never. That's why I'm worried. I don't give a shit about Hartford, but this project is really important.
I understand. Well, I'll leave you to it. I've got to find Jay.
If I see Journey, I'll tell her you're looking for her.
A ver si conseguimos una carta por ahí.
I hope it'll work out.
Technology, no soy bueno en technology. Ok. ¿Qué es esto aquí? Conseguí una carta. Una tarjeta, perdón. Dice que restaura 2 willpower. Vamos a ver si la uso. Yo creía que son consumables, no una tarjeta en sí la que estoy buscando.
Zitkala saw. Jay always got along well with her sire. Lucky bitch. Her last message to Abigail. The file. Wonder where they put it. That could be of interest to me. I hope you didn't forget anything, Jay. Oh, I'm playing with fire. If someone spots me... Battery's dead.
No me deja coger esto, no sé por qué.
This page was torn out. I've gotta hurry. I'm not supposed to be here. These books are gorgeous. Lazarus must have paid a fortune for them. That must be the card they used to open the archives.
La tarjeta. Ah, no es. Acá. Bueno, anyway, sí, creo que aquí, la tarjeta, pues, esta está aquí chequeando. A ver si podemos entrar como quiera.
Jay, what were you doing in the archives? About a party from a few years ago. It's the one Journey asked Abigail to look at. Here's the connection between Journey's email and the page that was torn out at Abigail's. Journey asked Abigail to meet her in an alcove at the bar. Abigail, we've got to talk.
Sí, allí que track, pero no quiero gastar ese poder. Aquí me imagino que tengo que tener conocimiento en tecnología. Hack safe, no tengo suficiente willpower y no tengo el código tampoco. Abigail, no me acuerdo cuál era Abigail. Ah, sí. Todavía no he visto, parece que Abigail. Bueno, la tengo en el codes.
Yes.
Necesitas saber algo de Abigail. Aquí hay otro 6 son. Creo que voy a hacer algo con alguien porque... Ah, bueno, una cosa.
Can I help you?
Creo que este no puede hacer nada. Ah, está Abigail, ok.
I told you I was looking for Jay earlier. And I found the note she left you. I wonder what April would say if I showed it to her.
You went through my stuff?
Is that all you're worried about?
No. It wasn't personal. Journey was in a panic. She asked me for the pass to get into Jar's apartment.
Did she say why?
Only that she was looking for evidence. I didn't really get it. Let's keep this between us, all right? April's got other fish to fry.
I'll see about that. I'm going to find her.
Okay, be right back.
Jar's apartment. That's on the Primogen floor. What was Jay looking for up there?
We should all call the cops.
Bueno, sigue la búsqueda por Journey. Ahora está en el piso de los Primogen o Primogen. Vamos a ver cómo puedo llegar allá. Quería ver si podía ahora para con aquella no me sale la opción. Creo que el Hunger está bien, aunque falta un poquitito más. Pero creo que si uso el Hunger acá con este tipo, para alimentarme de él, creo que me va a gastar un willpower. Anyway, vamos a tratarlo. Ah, ya está tío, mano, porque estaba el bartender ahí, aunque ya puede. Vamos a ver cómo nos va con este. Sin tratar de meter la pata. Ok, hay 7 por lo menos. Lo dejé vivo, ahí casi muerto, pero bueno. Vamos a ver no lo maté, está vivo. Ya, espérate, ahora no tengo nada. Yo creía que eso era para... entendí eso mal. Yo creía que... Bueno, bueno, no sé. Vamos a ver. No sé qué pasó ahorita, Hunger pues está ahora en 0. Ahora no puedo usar ni los poderes de vampiro. O sea, perdón, el Hunger no, los skills eso. No sé a quién me va a quitar tanto. Ahí hay una máquina una computadora para hackear, pero no tengo el código. Así como puedo hablar.
Yes.
No, sí, bueno. Vamos por acá arriba, ven. Está Hilda. Ok, tenemos aquí esa puerta. ¿Y aquí qué pasa?
Yes.
Ay, ¿qué pasa con Hilda?
Oh, great. My shadow.
Notes from the Convention of Thorns. A book about alchemy? That's a weird thing to keep.
I'm tired of waiting.
Annals on the First Inquisition. How morbid.
Why is she... So what exactly did Hazel want of you?
She asked me to go and fetch Journey.
Ah.
So, you think this is gonna get ugly too?
How is Hazel?
She asked a lot of questions. She was a little paranoid.
She's losing her grip. Be careful.
Why are you telling me this?
This is the first time you've ever been involved in a court intrigue. Up until this instant, I've handled things for you.
And that was fine by me.
If the prince is under pressure, choose your words carefully.
I hate the court. I've gotta go. I've got stuff to do.
Be careful.
The door is locked.
Tengo los puntos, para no tengo las habilidades. Eso. Debería ponerla como investigador, creo. Pero pues, vamos a ver entonces. Me gustaría saber qué había en aquella, pero pues, vamos, no. Vamos para acá.
No fucking way. Shit. So this is where you've been hiding.
Jesus, it's you. You scared the shit out of me. How did you find me?
You're really bad at covering your tracks.
Are you alone?
What the hell is going on?
Shit, Mem. It's a fucking nightmare. The code red is definitely because of the party. April told me Hazel was gunning for me. She thinks I'm responsible for this shit show.
So, you're hiding in Drury's room?
I'm looking for evidence. I saw that Jara had the file on the party. It's got all the contracts and stuff in it that will prove I did my job right. But I can't find them. It was my only shot to defend myself against her.
Hey, slow down. It's gonna be all right. They don't have anything on you, do they?
No, of course not. I did everything right, ma'am. I was the one who rented the place. Same as always. Rooftop, away from prying eyes. I met with Richard to organize the vessels. I arranged for limos to be sent for the Hartford Chantry. I went through the same secure limo agency as usual. They're ours, so there's no risk. What the hell could have gone wrong?
I don't know, but there's no time to think about it. Hazel wants to see you.
And she asked you?
It's gonna be fine, Jay. I'm sure you can explain everything.
I'm scared, ma'am.
Don't worry about anything. I'm here.
I'll follow you.
Leisha, it's good to see you.
Be good, sweetie.
How was your reunion with Halsey?
Thank you, Hazel. Your gift was wonderful. You shouldn't have troubled.
You're welcome. We should never have kept you apart for this long.
Good evening, Delsin.
Good evening, Leisha.
How are you feeling?
I feel great. Better and better since I got my little sugar fangs back.
Wonderful.
I haven't seen Richard yet. Does he know I've been released from the Institute?
No, I'm the prince. It was my decision. He is your psychiatrist, but you don't need his permission for everything.
He wasn't at the party, was he?
I'm searching for everyone who's still missing. Don't worry about him.
Thank you.
Leisha, I know I can be frank with you. For 4 years, I have been working to heal the city's wounds. You've already helped me avoid traps in the past. You're not like the other children of Malkav. Quentin King knew that.
The Mad King. I remember, yeah.
I had you released from the Institute because your premonitions are the most detailed, the most accurate. I wanted them to help me understand the Chantry's hand more clearly before we signed our agreement with them. But this alert changes everything. I need to understand what's just happened. Did you sense anything, possibly about what happened tonight?
I saw images, but they had nothing to do with this party. It didn't make any sense. It was a long, white hallway.
It's a little early for sure, but it's a good start.
I'm sorry, I can't be of more help.
Don't be sorry. There's something else you can do for me. Your discretion can still be of use to me. I need to be sure that none of the members of my council are going to take advantage of the situation.
You don't trust them?
You can never be too careful. You and Delsin are the only two people I trust entirely. The members of the council have their council lodgings here. It gives them the impression that they have power, and it means I can keep an eye on them. I'm going to give you the key. Go and see if you find anything that could make me doubt their loyalty. Anything that might make me think there's something in the works.
All right.
Miss Drury burned the midnight oil to make sure this event was secret. I imagine there might be some evidence in the information she gathered. I need it.
All right, consider it done.
You've never disappointed me, Leisha. Please don't start today. Until then, I hope to have found more information. But above all, don't share what we've discussed with anyone. I don't need more gossip.
Can I take Halsey with me?
Of course.
All right then. I'll be right back.
Damn it, I don't believe it.
That was intense. I have to be careful. Shit, they're gone.
Mom, I'm going to Ritz's to see if he has my teddy.
Okay.
Come and find me when you're done.
Let's see if Hazel was right. Did Jara leave anything behind?
Bueno, mi gente, pues ya saben, este juego es Vampire the Masquerade, es Swansong, y ya está disponible en su plataforma de juego favorita, así que denle una chequeadita cuando puedan. Será entonces hasta la próxima, que los juegos los acompañen. Y Game is out.